Hi everyone, as promised, this is the second part of the SUI gouache review. So today I'm just going to paint something with the gouache and see how much I like it. I didn't really know what to paint because those colors are so unusual for me. They're really pretty, but it didn't spark any ideas, or at least not for the moment. So a good thing to do when you want to paint but you don't know what to paint is just paint the mundane, either objects you have around or body parts. I like to practice painting body parts, eyes, noses, mouth, hands or feet. First, it's great practice to paint anatomy, and second, it's quite fun actually, and you can find references everywhere. Or you can use a mirror, or you can use your own hands or feet. So you have a lot of different options, and this time I wanted to paint noses. I don't know why I picked noses, but it seemed like a good idea at the time. So I found a few reference photos of noses and I started painting. I did the initial sketches with a thin brush and very watered down gouache so that it would look more like watercolor and I could build the layers on top. And then I used a flat brush to add the colors. I started working on the contrast first, so I worked on my values. I did the darker areas, then the lighter ones, then the midtones. I find that a flat brush is great to help block the colors without adding too many details, and that's what I wanted to do actually. I didn't want to add too many details. I wanted it to look a bit more painterly rather than realistic. And a good part of it was guesswork, because I'm still working on that, trying to improve my technique for it to be more intuitive rather than guesswork, and I still have a long way to go. So the gouache is really nice. I like it a lot. I think it's opaque enough. If you find a color that isn't as opaque as you want, you can always add another layer. There are a few funny things about it. Like, I looked at every tube. All of them said that they are translucent, which I found a bit strange because I think most of them are either semi-opaque or opaque, but that's my opinion. Also, all the tubes have a 2-star light fastness. Considering that this paint was made by an artist, I don't really know how the light fastness was tested, unless they contracted a big company to do that. I really don't know. And just so you know, all the colors, because they are convenient colors, they are not pure, of course, it just makes sense, but they either have 2 or 3 pigments in them. So if you mix 2 colors together or even more, I find that they tend to be a little muddy just because there's so many pigments mixed together. But that said, there are ways around, and they are very pretty just by themselves without being mixed together. The color chart recipe that came with the box is very useful. It shows you what colors you get when you mix such and such color together, which is really cool. So all in all, I do like this gouache. I do like this brand. It has unusual colors, which is fun. It seems to be pretty good quality. Would I buy it again at this price? Probably not, especially knowing now how small the tubes are. I don't think it's worth it. That's my humble opinion. If you can afford it and you just want to play with them, that's great. Go for it and have fun. If you can't afford it and you're looking for a brand that you will like, just get a few primary colors or more common colors of a brand like Winsor & Newton or another brand that's easily available to you. You can mix those colors yourself. The tubes will be bigger and a lot less expensive. So again, if you have used this brand before and you like it or don't like it, please leave your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're feeling extra generous, you can always support this channel by clicking on the thanks button right next to the share button. Thank you all for stopping by. I'll see you soon with another video. Bye bye!